Hello Galactic family. Salamat Jawa. At the present time, an operation is working toward the goal of isolating the remaining Illuminati rogues left in power positions in the American corporate government. This process has taken longer than was first expected by the Chinese and European elders and royals. In a preliminary mode, the new legal American government was declared in the latter part of what you know as the Gregorian calendar month of October. What is left is a more formal declaration that is to be made shortly. Meanwhile, a mopping up process is underway. We are overseeing all of this and setting up parameters that are to make this operation successful. We expect this to clear the way for the new American Republic, and Nasara to be publicly announced. We have continued to carefully monitor all that is developing and to give a full report to the special council that is to be the guardian of the new Gesara governances. Our liaisons form a key part of this vital council for the elders and the royals. Our goal is to see these new governances come to power as efficiently as possible. This action would also bring disclosure ever closer. This whole process is all about preparing this global realm to accept an ever-growing consciousness. This consciousness is what makes it possible for you to accept us as your teachers. The Anunnaki had long made you believe that you were lesser beings. This is how they were able to easily manipulate you. We have often reiterated that this coming time is when you are to become able to accept your abilities and see us as your future. The many technological devices that you have accepted into your reality are just the tip of a gigantic iceberg of new innovations that are to suddenly appear before you. These new technologies are finally to permit you to see how amazing this new reality is to become. It is to be a world that can easily accept what we intend to teach you. You need to quickly make up for the perilously slow track that the late 20th century was known for. A swifter pace can allow you to see the broad reach of this new electronic technology. Yet, it is only a brief glimpse of what your near future holds. Your world is growing from a society based upon primitive technology to one built on electronic devices. This alters it into a realm that primitively mimics ours. What is to happen next is for this electronic technology to become global, a development that is occurring now at a much greater rate. We look across this globe and see how the electrical grids are expanding every day in Asia, Africa and the Americas. These electrical grids can then become the foundation for the wireless electronic revolution. Although this process is still slow in most of your world, the new prosperity is going to end such limitations. Your planet's surface world has been largely controlled by the Western-based Illuminoids. Such centralized control is to be much more difficult in a time of great global prosperity. It is this reality that is the true basis of Gesara. It is essential that the limited power base be eliminated and a new, more open concept be substituted. As that power widens, the world becomes more able to accept new realities. It also becomes more open to disclosure and mass contact. First contact is the primary goal of our Welcome Home mission. We are dedicated to helping those on your world who are determined to end the control of those who became the powerful minions of your former masters, the Anunnaki. Brave souls have worked for decades to set up a way for this magnificent goal to be accomplished. When we arrived, we began immediately to discover who they were and to gain their trust. Only in this way could our mission be quickly accomplished. As we have noted in previous reports, we were able to do this up to a point. What is needed now is for us to be able to go beyond our present position of trust and really help them to succeed in every measure possible. The present slowdown is to be remedied by a joint force comprised of all who are working to achieve success. This coalition is to make possible the prosperity and new governance that is to enable us to achieve our mission to be acknowledged and then to be able to address you. This makes heaven most happy and allows us to see how we need to adjust our present timetables. Namaste. We are your ascended masters. The time has come to thank heaven for what is about to transpire. The old corrupt political process is destined to disappear and be blessedly replaced by a new one, called Nisara and Gesara. Truly, it is a gracious blessing. Through it, inestimable prosperity is to manifest and freedom from debt slavery is to appear as a vast and resplendent jubilee that is to come, prior to a new global banking system. This is a holy gift to surface humanity. It ends a system that first raised its head in ancient Babylonia. This tyranny is nearly over. You are to bask in the divine light of freedom, with the capacity to fulfill your joy. It is this inner passion that drives you. It is this great joy that is to be heaven's greatest gift. It is a sign of just how much heaven loves you and deeply wishes for your greatest personal success. It is your reward for everything you do to thank heaven for its wondrous work in fulfilling your dreams. The divine purpose of all of this is for you to use this new prosperity to raise your consciousness and your joy. It is often said that the collective energy of this global society is raised by lifting its joy. This process works by releasing your passion, leaving you able to easily envision what you can accomplish by letting you finally undertake your personal projects. As you begin, the initial energies swirl around the world, adding even more encouragement to the collective achievement. The active process of carrying out these projects is very empowering. A kind of global energy continues to rebound and spiral upward. It is this development that is at the core of it all. As you feel ever more empowered, networks form and a new divine attitude is manifested. This reforming reality is, in fact, your envisioning in action. This divine operation is what we began many decades ago. Your reality is now at a major crossroads. We ask simply that you continue to hold your vision and, shortly, you are to see the wondrous results that we long have described to you. America, in reality, is a testing ground for how this new consciousness is to manifest. Our associates have taken our resources and begun to distribute them across this globe. Be patient. Know within that a momentous sacred plan is underway that is meant to sweep aside all who strongly oppose what it represents. What is unfolding is the reformation of this new and prosperous reality. Each day, many sacred decrees have been pronounced and unfolded. A pristine new world is to manifest, and all present obstacles are to be transformed. Enjoy what is transpiring and let this gracious new reality appear. Let us do this in the name of all that is sacred and profound. Hallelujah! 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 Today, we carried on with our general report on the current global situation. Much occurs that is to alter this world in a wondrous way. We ask only that you remain patient, focused and willing to aid this wondrous cause. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya. Syrian for B1. And be enjoy.